Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to give some quick RFK Jr. facts. You're going to be seeing a lot of these, naturopathic, integrative, alternative medicine influencers sing his praises and, give these huge shout outs to the fact that RFK has been appointed as our Secretary of Health and Human Services. And I want to provide a counterbalance to the narrative that is going to be, promoted by a lot of these influencers. I'm already seeing it. I'm already seeing them sing his praises. I saw one influencer, I think he's like a nutritionist or something. He made this heavily edited video on his YouTube channel making RFK, look like this, amazing guy and like he's being attacked by these greedy politicians. Yes, there are a lot of politicians that get money from big pharma, but RFK is not innocent in all of this, and I really think that people need to know the facts on both sides of the argument. So, speaking of money, RFK has made nearly $2.5 million in referral fees from the law firm Wisner Baum. So what does this law firm do? So this law firm, he also receives a 10% contingency fee in these cases because this law firm helps people sue vaccine manufacturers. So, for vaccine injuries and, I guess whatever else they determine the vaccine did to them or their kids. So he receives an additional 10% contingency fee if the plaintiffs win. And he will continue to receive these payments even though he is now appointed as the Secretary of Health and Human Services. So he's also making money off of big pharma, technically. He's just doing it a different way. Now that he is the Secretary of HHS, he may be able to turn over FDA data to his connections at Wisner Baum, the law firm, to use in lawsuits. So he's got the inside scoop now. He can get all the crucial data that he needs, and just turn it over to this law firm. There was, there's been a lot of talk about a situation in Samoa. There was some kind of vaccine situation where they suspended vaccination in Samoa for 10 months, during which time Kennedy was brought to Samoa by an anti-vaccine influencer. Again, it seems a little bit, I want to be honest and I want to be, I don't want to say, oh, it was his fault. But 83 people died, mostly children under 5. So there was some reason that they suspended the vaccination in Samoa, but during that time, Kennedy was there. They brought Kennedy. A lot of this anti-vaccine influencer organized this trip there. So I'm not sure. I mean, it doesn't look good. I mean, people always talk about this when RFK comes up. I'm not sure if he caused that outbreak. It seems like Samoa's government suspended vaccination for some reason, but he just happened to be brought in during that time, which probably doesn't help the situation because he's known for his anti-vaccine views. But this is just to show that he has far-reaching influence with his anti-vaccine stuff. And let me tell you, I've seen online in the comment section of, some of these videos that are promoting anti-vaccine views. I see people from around the world. I don't see, it seems strange to me that people from like the UK would be cheering on RFK's appointment, to HHS. But that just goes to show you he's got far-reaching influence. So let's go over a list of conspiracy theories that RFK has promoted. Obviously, the vaccines cause autism one is, we don't really have to go over that one. He believed that Dr. Fauci and Bill Gates exaggerated the pandemic to promote vaccination. He believes that COVID targets Caucasian and Black people but it doesn't, I guess, affect Ashkenazi Jews and the Chinese, which is kind of bizarre because it started in China. So, and I'm pretty sure a lot of Chinese people died from what we were seeing on the news. He promotes raw milk, which can be dangerous. He believes wireless technology causes cancer. That's kind of a big thing in the alternative, medicine community. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that one. He also believes that AIDS is not caused by HIV. That it can be caused by environmental toxins or something called poppers, which was, I don't know much about poppers. When I looked it up, it said that it was a drug used by people in the gay community. I don't know, to be honest. He believes that fluoride causes a wide array of diseases, such as bone cancer, IQ loss, neurodevelopmental disorders, and thyroid disease. I think that's the short list, because I think there were more things there. He believes that mass shootings are linked to antidepressant use. He promoted the conspiracy theory that coronavirus vaccines were developed to control people through microchips. That was a real popular one back when the vaccines first came out. And the last one, I mean, I'm sure there's more conspiracy theories besides just these, but I'm focusing on more of the health, public health related ones. He believes gender dysphoria is caused by chemicals and water, specifically the pesticide atrazine, which I guess it was identified in tap water. I don't know. So again, I just want to highlight these because you're going to be seeing a lot of people, really excited about RFK being appointed as the director of the secretary of HHS. And, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. He has also spoken about, taking, certain food colorings out of cereals and stuff. And I'm not against that at all. I wish him the best of luck, though, because he's going to be going up against big corporations, big food that makes cereals and things like that. I think he's going to be met with a lot of resistance. And good luck with him taking on big pharma. That's, even worse. But I just want people to see both sides of this. I would not trust an influencer that is simply singing his praises or editing videos. The guy that I spoke about at the top of this video, he edited, the confirmation hearing for RFK. And I mean, I saw the confirmation hearing, I saw clips of it, I was following this closely because of the fact that it has to do with health and, and all of that. And I was like, he heavily edited that video to make it look like other politicians were the bad guys. And this is a guy from the UK, this influencer that I'm talking about. He's in the UK, and I'm thinking to myself, why do you even have an opinion about this? But I'm telling you, RFK is a worldwide icon for, anti-vaccine, conspiracy theories, and all of that. And I talked about that in my other video on RFK. So go watch that one as well, because I talk about how I feel, my position on the whole vaccine situation. But anyways, I just want to put this information out there. I'm not saying that he's a horrible man. I don't really know much about him, personally, but these are the things that he has promoted. I mean, I think he's been on Joe Rogan, so you can actually hear him talking about this stuff. It's not difficult to find clips of him promoting certain conspiracy theories and, this other stuff. Which again, it's like, if you've put it out there, if you put it out into the world and it's recorded, and you're trying to deny it, I mean, come on. So anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.